What's up, good people? Dre all day here with your motivational moment. It's almost Valentine's Day, and as Mr. Bobby Womack used to say, I'd like to dedicate this one to all the lovers in the world, and I suspect that would be the whole world because everybody needs someone or something to love. As a nation, we're going to be spending an estimated $21 billion in Valentine's Day merch. That includes the flowers, the candies, the trips, the dinners, the cards, everything designed to make our significant others feel good. If you have somebody special in your life who's treating you well, and I'm talking about men and women. My name is not Derek Jackson, and I'm not, trying to white knight the women. This is for men and women alike. If you have somebody in your life that's treating you well and they deserve all that, by all means, go all out for them. If you don't, by all means, don't go all out for them. I'm telling you this right now. Please do not spend your time chasing after someone who wouldn't crawl for you. I'm going to say it one more time. Do not spend your time chasing someone who would not even crawl for you. Okay? And that also includes those who may be holding you on a string until they decide what they want to do with you. Now, if you know this, then you're silly because of the fact that there's somebody else, I guarantee, waiting in the wings for you to realize that that person is not for you. All right? Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to tell you, I spent 15 years chasing after someone who didn't even know what they wanted to do with themselves, much less what they wanted to do with me. They just knew that they didn't want me to be with anybody else. So through all the relationships that I had that were sabotaged because I thought that I was going to be, getting with this person, through all the notes, through all the gifts, letters, whatever the case may be, all that stuff wasn't reciprocated with anything more than an I don't know. Well, as a result, I let quite a few go. Fortunately for me, as I got older, I got smarter, I realized that that wasn't the situation that I wanted to be in. So I'm telling you guys, men and women, please, if there is somebody in your life who is treating you well, who is making sure that your best interest is at heart for them, is making sure that you're eating good, even if you got kids, then making sure that, your kids are good, even though they don't have to, but they do it because they love you. Hey, that's probably the one for you. Okay? I know a lot of situations where, you have women who look at men and they're looking at the outside attributes, they're tall, they got nice hair, they're good looking and everything like that. And the guys are good enough to finesse them. And as soon as they get them to bed, that's all she wrote. But this guy, his credit sucks. He doesn't have a job. He spends all his time in the studio, borrowing your car, brings it back and doesn't put gas in it. But see, you're so whipped that you don't realize that this guy is definitely not for you. But then you've got another guy on the other hand who has everything that you could potentially be looking for, but you're overlooking him because maybe he doesn't have the exact look for you, the exact build, that you think he should have, and conversely, for the men, you know, you look at this woman and she is all sexy looking and, looking just like she's stepped out of a magazine, but, she's got multiple children, multiple baby fathers, credit's bad. She doesn't have a good job, and she's looking for you to pay her way, basically. But yet, in the background, you have a woman who has all her stuff together, her own home, her own car. She's educated, but you're not giving her a chance because of the fact that, she might be, a little bit on the heavy side. We got to get over the shallow. I understand that attraction is a key element, but if these people have the things that we need to give them a shot, because you never know. That might be the person to basically compliment you. If you're the kind of person who has their stuff together, you don't need somebody who's going to be able to, do for you. I mean, though it's nice, but you want them to compliment you. You want them to be able, to match you in every way. The days of having these people that are not, I'm going to say, equally yoked, it should be over, especially if you're 40 plus. Those days should be done. You should know what you want, and conversely, you should know what you want out of the person that you want to be with. Not some clown or not some, chick that's been everywhere up and down the street. Hopefully, you guys will have somebody in your corner on Valentine's night that knows you, that loves you, that respects you, and that's going to go all out for you. Hopefully, you feel the same way about that person. In the event that you have somebody in your life who does not fit the mold for you in terms of having your back, in terms of taking care of you the way you need to be taken care of, then it is high time that you go and let somebody find you, ladies. Men, go and find her. They're out there. They're just waiting for you to stop being crazy, chasing waterfalls. Happy Valentine's Day. And as always, as I motivate you, hashtag motivate me.